Hi friends, welcome to this week's video. Last week something came up and I wasn't able to really do a video, but that's okay. We'll start fresh this week. We will go over the seasons, learn a little bit of vocab, and me kind of using some sentences. Try to repeat out loud as much as you can, have some fun, learn something. If you learn one thing of the entire video, it was worth watching. But well, let's dive right into it. Hello friends, we will go over the four seasons, las temporadas. So we'll go over invierno, cheers to winter. So for this week, I decided to do a little bit more of a take a look and let's practice some vocab, just kind of to have the visual as well as the Spanish. I did it this way. It's a little bit more Spanish heavy, but it's still pretty basic, so hopefully help you. I'm doing it this way so that you can start seeing more full sentences in Spanish. So la nieve, which has to do with winter. If you had to guess what nieve was, you can think out loud at home, but it's snow. La nieve is snow. So I tried using some of the same words so that it's easier for you when you get the familiarization of it. El niño, so the child, niño, se desliza, slides through the snow. So el niño, you can't see me with my face here, so that kind of is a bummer. But the child is on a sled, so he's sliding through the snow. So el niño se desliza por la nieve. Try to repeat out loud so that again you continue getting more familiarized and comfortable with the pronunciation of things. Pedro is just a name that I picked. Hizo bolas de nieve. So a bola is kind of a cognate in English, ball. So Pedro hizo, he made bolas de nieve, so snowballs. Pedro, again, same child, construyó un hombre de nieve. Construyó, it comes from the verb to build. So construyó means built, past tense. So Pedro built a snowman. So Pedro, this child, construyó un hombre de nieve. And then los niños, the children, juegan con la nieve. They're playing with the snow, both children. So then I'm doing, so this is kind of the format we're going to follow for this video. It's a little bit different, but let's just see how it goes. So, ¿cuál es tu actividad favorita en la nieve? What is your favorite activity in the snow? So you know nieve because of the last video. Now with Spanish, the reason why I'm doing this is to help you kind of have a little bit of a cheat sheet. Sometimes when people will ask you a question, ¿cuál es tu nombre? What is your name? Sometimes the answer is mi nombre, so you already use part of the sentence to answer the question. So in this example, ¿cuál es tu actividad favorita en la nieve? What is your favorite activity in the snow? So here I said, mi actividad favorita, so I'm already taking most of this sentence to answer the question. So, mi actividad favorita en la nieve es hacer hombres de nieve, to make snowmen. I can also say es esquiar, jugar en la nieve, es jugar, es deslizarme, patinar, construir. So I want you to start getting familiarized with like full sentences. También me gusta esquiar. I also like to ski. So that's just so that you start seeing full sentences and kind of questions. So we're going to follow the same format. In the future, I'll show you a little bit more like how to conjugate verbs, but the biggest thing I want is for you to just see it in sentences because memorizing verbs is not as practical. The next season, la primavera, spring. A mí me gusta mucho la primavera. I like spring a lot. Now, something common with spring, las flores, the flowers. Las flores salen en la primavera. The flowers come out in the spring. Again, I'm trying to use sentences that are simple but that also look familiar / easy enough for you to kind of associate. Salen en la primavera. The flowers come out in spring. Las mariposas means butterfly. Se alimentan del polen de las flores. So when you look at this sentence, I just told you that mariposa is a butterfly. And then you see the word pollen. You know, in English, a pollen is pollen. So you can have a pretty good idea that I'm talking about butterflies and what they eat, or pollen in relation to them. So alimentan means feed. So butterflies eat from the pollen of the flowers. So just again, so that I want you to start seeing or getting more comfortable kind of guessing what a sentence could be about. Los niños, you know this word, atrapan las mariposas. I'm going off this second image. Atrapan. They capture the butterflies. So that's the verb atrapar, to capture. El clima es cálido en la primavera. Clima means climate. Cálido means warm. So the climate is warm in spring. Now you know what this is asking. ¿Cuál es tu actividad favorita en la primavera? Mi actividad favorita en la primavera es oler las flores. Oler, to smell the flowers. También me gusta escuchar los pájaros cantar. Pájaros are birds. Cantar means to sing. I also like to listen to the birds singing. Now, some verbs in relation to spring. Escalar. Sembrar means to plant. Caminar, to walk. Ver, to see. You probably know this one already. We may have talked about it in the past. Limpiar means to clean. Spring cleaning, limpiar en primavera. Ver o mirar, to watch. Okay. El verano means summer. Ahora estamos en verano. Now it's summer. La playa. I am kind of bummed that my video is blocking some of my image. I need to make sure I don't do that for the future videos. En la playa, it means a beach. Los niños juegan en la playa. You probably have a good idea what that one is. If not, I'll still tell you. If not, it's also okay. Los niños, children, they play at the beach. Remember this word construyeron? It's kind of a similar word that we used in the first slide. Construir means to build. So los niños construyeron un castillo en la arena. Castillo means castle and arena means sand. You can't really see the castle because of my face, so I'm sorry. But the children built a castle in the sand. Los niños construyeron un castillo en la arena. Las niñas, so you know what that means. Niñas is feminine. Juegan con la pelota. So you probably know what that means. What are the girls doing? They're playing with the ball. Las niñas. Now I said los niños, which by the way, so you're aware, I could mean these two boys because they're boys, so it'd be niños. Or I could say los niños in relation to all four children. So if you have a girl and two boys, it's niños. If you only have girls, it's niñas. So if you have two genders in a sentence, then it's masculine the default, just so you know. Don't ask me why that is. I didn't make up the rule, I just get to follow it. Las niñas juegan con la pelota, so the girls play with the ball. And then José tiene su salvavidas puesto. Life jacket or life vest. So this is Jose. What does he have on? His life vest or jacket. No, the jacket, yeah, that's a vest, I think. I have no idea. So anyway, again, I want you to see kind of in relation to, again, seeing the sentences with the picture so you start associating, oh, that's what this could mean. Now you know what this means. ¿Cuál es tu actividad favorita en la playa? Mi actividad favorita es nadar. También me gusta dormir, means to sleep, escuchando las olas, shh, the waves. Now some vocabulary in regards to a beach. Nadar means to swim, which as I mentioned. Pelota, ball. Salvavidas is a life vest. I can't say that word very quickly, sounds funny. Salvavidas, salva is to save, vidas means life. So just so you know. Castillo, castle. Silla de playa is a beach chair, which again is blocking my face. I'm sorry. So silla de playa. Now last season, el otoño. My favorite season, mi temporada favorita es el otoño. Me gusta el frío que hace, las hojas caer. I like the coldness of it, the crisp weather, the leaves falling. So a mí me gusta mucho el otoño. En el otoño, los niños piden dulces. So in the autumn or in the fall, the children ask for candy. So this is in reference to Halloween. Piden comes with the verb pedir, so to beg or to ask for, dulces, which means candy. Los niños ven, so they're watching the leaves fall. Los niños ven las hojas caer. Las manzanas son rojas. So in this photo, what looks red to you? These are red. Las manzanas. These are apples. En otoño, los niños vuelven a la escuela. In the autumn or in the fall, the children vuelven means to go back to school. Escuela means school. And then last, you know what this means. ¿Cuál es tu actividad favorita en el otoño? Mi actividad favorita en el otoño es tallar calabazas. Calabazas means pumpkin. So carving pumpkins. I can barely say that word. También me gusta tomar fotos de los árboles. I also like to take pictures of the trees. Well, mainly the leaves falling. Me gusta tomar fotos. So I could also just say, I also like to take photos. También me gusta tomar fotos. Tomar means to take. Some vocabulary. Caer, means to fall. Me caí, oh, I fell. La escuela, school. Las manzanas, apples. Bellotas are acorns. I'm not sure if you noticed them in the last picture. Cabaña, it's a cabin. So for this week, hopefully you were able to kind of better know what the 4 seasons are. Kind of short and simple, hopefully. But that was our short video for this week. Thank you for watching this week's video. Hope you were able to learn something new today. Next week we will continue learning some new Spanish. So make sure you come back here next week, and hope you have a great week. So till the next one.